Back here for Week 10 and Sunday Night Griffleball. The Ducks on the Pond at 6-10 take on the Digger Dudes at 5-13. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives. The Ducks on the Pond have the upper hand at 6-10. One game will pretty much end the Digger Dudes season. And then if the Digger Dudes sweep, it all comes down to next week between the Nighttime Ninjas and Ducks on the Pond once again for Week 10.5. And I'm joined in the booth by Matt Zarowski, Ryan Voges, and that is it. How's it going today, guys? Enjoying the wiffle ball action? I knew that answer from Voges. That was pretty simple. It was a fun day. Taka still has a chance at the 1 seed.
Yeah.
not looking too great.
Yeah, we do.
But we are ready to go here in the top of the first, leading off for the Ducks on the Pond. Zach Dubiak swings at the first pitch.
1 out.
1 pitch, 1 out.
10-pitch game.
Side
So
ball.
just like that, there's 1 out here in the top of the first. Up next is Chris Deal. Deal hitting 460, 10 home runs, 27 RBIs. Missing a week, so he might have more. First pitch, inside. Ball number 1. Next pitch, outside. Ball number 2. So Bo is bringing the heat here tonight. It matters for his team. 3-0. Not many people gave the Digger Dudes a chance.
I was saying I'm going to walk Brandon every time and just pitch the ball, and he's going to walk Chris every time.
4-0.
That'd be a pretty exciting game.
2-on-2, old school Griffleball. There's a strike, 4-1. Good location there in the bottom left corner. And the fence is back out, if you didn't notice, for the first time since week 5.
Wow.
And there's a walk. So a guy on first base, 1 out here. Doovie up again. Hitting 317, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, but I think he's got a home run. He does not have a home run. There's a week missing. First pitch from Bo. Nick Bobowski on the year. 2-4, 31 innings pitched, 36 walks, 21 strikeouts, 5.65 ERA. 2-0-1. He's like taking his time out there. Another ball. A little bit outside. A little wild, all over the place.
Well, 36 walks in the year, I'll tell you that.
Am I sure?
Pretty good indicator, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good indicator that he's a very wild pitcher.
36.
And just missed again, and then back-to-back walks after a 1 pitch, 1 out.
That's more walks than our entire team
That
combined.
has to be a record.
And he's got 31 innings pitched, too. He's got to be leading the league.
In innings pitched?
Yeah, I would say so. First pitch swinging, foul ball. You have 32?
He'll pass Buzz after tonight. Especially since there's only 2 of them.
1-1. And Matt Zarowski live in the booth. Anything? There's a strike.
Just enjoying some old school Griffball here, Tyler.
You're on your phone.
Yeah, you win.
Check my fantasy team.
How is your fantasy team doing?
Gonna win this week.
All right, what's the record?
Gonna be 8-8.
It's not bad.
Is this week 16?
Yeah.
Ball right there.
Yeah, gonna be 8-8.
4-2 count. Full count. 2 on.
Well, we're,
It's one deep into center. That ball is going to carry and didn't go through the hoop, but he dropped it out there.
double.
And that is a double, and that will bring in 1. It is 1-0. Ducks on the Pond here in the top of the first. That
That's the hitter.
No, it's a 2-base error. He was right under it and it dropped on his hand.
How good were Chris's stats last year? 'Cause I think he has potential for the comeback player of the year.
I think he hit around 400 last year, too.
And All-Star.
I would say so. 2 strikes. 0-2. Just missed the outside corner. 1-2. Strike 3, and he's out of the jam, but 1 run comes across as 1-0 Ducks on the Pond going into the bottom of the first. And in case you didn't know, this year's All-Star Game and Home Run Derby we played played at Bridges Scoreboard and sponsored by the Bridges Scoreboard. Next week, tune in for that.
What would you
Ready to go here in the bottom of the first.
Have him having a 100-point higher batting average than me, or me having half of his ERA?
It's a tough question. I would say the ERA because what's the ERA? Pitching matters. Big stat.
He'll give it-
Speaking of which, he is 3-3 on the year, 35 innings pitched, ERA around
I think Tuck's gonna
3.6.
get in somehow.
That's only.
Leading off for the Digger Dudes, Brandon Burnell. Next pitch, high.
Well, he
Burnell, 422, 10 home runs, 16 RBIs. Missing a week, so could be missing something there. But having a great season as a rookie. Pitch inside,
Obviously.
4-0.
So Ducks pinch is that first of the win.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they sweep total number for the third seed, I guess.
And a leadoff walk there for Brandon Burnell. So a guy out first base. And here's Nick Babowski so far on the year, hitting 103, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. Missing a week though, so there might be an extra RBIs. First pitch, ball 1.
That's aggressive.
Hey, that is more. That's 4 more than I have.
You got that going for you, bro.
2-0. Deal has 18 walks and 18 strikeouts on the year. Missing a week, so he might be a little bit off, but does. Oh, gets in on his fist and an easy pop out for Chris Deal on the pitching circle. Finally, no basketball players in offense. Week 10 Griffleball back. Sunday night Griffleball. Finally feels like Sunday night Griffleball again. First pitch just missed.
Not too hot.
1-0. Yeah, kind of cool. I mean, it was hot earlier during the evening games. In case you missed those, Taka and Gas House split, and the Nighttime Ninjas swept the Bird Gang.
Fun fact.
That's
Bobo doesn't have the least amount of RBIs.
Gets it to the right side. Can do the get there. He one-hands it, stays with it for the out.
in this series.
And after a leadoff walk, Deal gets out of it with a pop-out and a ground out. And we're going to go to the second. Ducks on the Pond still lead 1-0. And this Sunday Night Griffleball broadcast is brought to you by Ballistic. Download their interactive sports app today at the iTunes or Google Play Store. Go Ballistic or go home.
You're going to bash Bo. You got to bash.
Ready to go here. 2-0. Back here in the top of the second. Ducks leading 1-0. 3-0 the count. Babowski trying to find the strike zone.
He's got it.
There it is. 3-1. Big swing from Deal. Kind of left it in his wheelhouse. Not a good spot to leave it there. Just missed. 4-1.
Anywhere over the plate's kind of his wheelhouse this year.
With a 460 average, yes, and 10 home runs. And there's a walk. Leadoff walk for Chris Deal here in the top of the second. Up next here is Zach Duvniak. 317, 0 home runs and 3 RBIs. He's got 3 right now, but 3 more than T-Walk does.
Tuck had, or he had Tuck in his fucking.
No way.
Tuck had 0 home runs and 0 RBIs before last week.
Yeah.
First pitch swinging, strike 1.
And he still had
Hey,
him in over.
predictions.
Still had him in over.
0 and 2 the count. Next pitch. Low, 1 and 2.
Well, I mean, he got like
Trying to bring the
10
heat
plus
against
now,
Doobie.
he faced fucking you guys.
A little bit outside, 2 and 2. Count out even.
Didn't they get all their runs off you?
Who?
Them. Didn't they
Pops
play
it
you
up.
last week?
For an easy out, number 1. Last with the Gas House?
Yeah.
No, they played. It was like week 7, and they got 7 runs off of me.
Who'd you guys face last week?
I did not get murdered.
They did.
Kinda, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm taking a
Effective lob ball. First pitch strike. Hits it deep. Burnell can't get there, and it's going to land for a double. So guys now on second and third. 1 out here in the top of the second. Ducks threatening again. Doobie looking to add to his RBI total. That is there, yes.
Doobie home run here will double his RBI total on the year.
Throws it in there, just misses for ball number 1. 1-0 the count. Changing speeds.
Well, Tuck had no RBI.
2-0.
So
That's true.
the hell they hit?
where does shit
Yeah, hit the bucket.
Oh, nice. Swamp ball.
Inside 3-0. See if he has the green light here.
Bromeyer went 0 for 7 with 7 Ks last week.
For real?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. They-
4-0.
What did they do? They sweep?
And yeah, they swept us. 5-0. Bases now loaded here for Chris Deal.
Did he pitch?
What?
The bases loaded.
That's out. Did pitch last week?
Bo not happy about
Doesn't
the
count.
bases being loaded. First pitch. Ball 1.
What?
1-0 the count.
Last week?
I don't think so.
So he was just like,
Gets in the swing at 1 low. 1-1.
Naughty hit 2 home runs last week.
oh yeah.
Jesus.
It's him out in front of it. 1-2.
Come on, kid.
See if you can get out of a jam. Deal stepping out of the box. Collecting his
Ball
thoughts.
stepping off the mound.
Big pitch. Gets it on the fist. Fouls it off. We'll do it again. 1-2 the count.
Blount has arrived.
Oh, wow.
I told him we needed an extra arm.
Hits
It's the
him.
first time-
2-2-1.
First time since you guys played us the first time?
I think so.
2-2-1 the count. Next pitch. Hits it deep in the center. It could stay in here. Burnell's all over it. For the second out, he gets out of the jam. But no damage done as the Ducks load the bases with a wasted opportunity. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Ducks up 1-0.
Mr. Mike.
And this year's GBL Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be sponsored by and played on location at Bridges Scoreboard Restaurant and Bar in Griffith, Indiana, voted the #1 sports bar by the Times. Ready to go here in the bottom of the second. Nick Babowski is leading off so far. 0 for 1 in today's game. First pitch from Deal. Right there.
Good Lord,
Strike one.
Nick.
Changing speeds. 0-1 the count.
Slap one oppo, dude.
Yeah, so I'm thinking next year, definitely want to.
Next pitch.
So who brought the
0-2.
at the manager meetings last year of or this past year about just only keeping 2 players or only keeping 3?
That was me.
It was you. The more and more I think about it, I think the more.
1-2 the count.
What do you mean?
The manager keeps 2 players.
My manager keeps himself in 2 players.
2-2 the count.
It's coming to the point where it won't matter because most teams only have 2 people come
Yeah,
consistently.
but
It wouldn't affect us at all.
it'll balance like the roster a little more.
Strike 3. Good location from Deal on the outside corner. Forrest's first strikeout of the day. Up next here is Brandon Burnell. 0 for 1. Got a walk. Burnell, standout rookie this year for the Digger Dudes, giving themselves a chance. Hits it right up the middle.
Nice hops.
Deal gets out of the way, and Doobie's right there for the second out. And we're going to go to the third. Still 1-0 Ducks on the pond. And if you're interested in finding out more about Griffleball, follow our Twitter at Griffleball and at TWalkGBL for all the latest updates and links to our other media. There's never enough Griffle in your Wiffle. Ready to go here in the top of the third. Leading off, here's Zach Dubniak. First pitch from Babowski. A little bit high, ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Actually gonna disband.
Yeah.
Next pitch. Good fastball there from Babowski. Kind of right on it. 1-1.
And Arbe.
You were throwing harder than my last two at bat.
And Arbe too.
Another good fastball. 1-2. Good location. Doobie looks like he thinks he missed one. 1-2.
Gets rid of Lister on that.
Trying to whip one in there. A little bit of a Nate ball. 2-2.
And that's the thing, like you could redraft
What,
the guys.
what do you think the dudes need to do to get back in this game and try to get into the playoffs?
Just like what?
Um,
I was talking.
They need Nate to show up.
Okay.
they need Nick to get on base, and then Bernal to just keep hitting like he has been.
Solid strategy.
No more.
And no more of those pitches.
I know.
That was hideous.
They need the Derek
Well,
Rivers. He's the
it's
dark
like
horse of this
there's
team.
some teams
True
that
statement.
have like 6 people that literally have a chance
Next
to
through
show up every
it.
week.
Let's stay. Let's do strikes.
Like the Digger
3-2, right?
Obviously this week with 2, it doesn't really
Thought
work.
they might have been 4. Next pitch.
And then there's some teams that just
Low,
like, barely
4-2,
keep
full
every
count
week,
here.
like the Bird game.
Lead off
So,
batter here in the top
if
of the
you-
third.
If you take the bottom, if you take 3 players off each team and put them in the draft,
Next pitch.
and then redraft.
And there is ball number 5 for another leadoff walk.
You don't force teams to draft.
Up next here is Chris Deal.
I'm not gonna draft.
You're going to open back up again.
I mean, if you want to make it, you don't want to make a draft, you don't have to.
You don't have a code.
I'm not gay.
I mean, there's teams that are
First
gonna
pitch hits him.
want-
1-0-1 the count.
I don't know, like
Next pitch.
say,
Just inside 2-0-1.
I don't know, it's like say,
Effectively wild sometimes, Nick Babowski can be.
next year.
Hit, pops it up, skyrocket, and Burnell is all over it for the first out.
Dude, definitely it's the highest.
Up next
fly
here
balls
is Mark
in the
Blount. Came out of nowhere on his bike to show up for the Ducks on the pond so far this year. He's hitting 111 with 0 home runs and 3 RBIs.
Says, hey, next year I'll give you 18 to 20 games.
First pitch. Strike 1.
And I mean,
Like Blount is kind of
definitely use a guy like that.
crown the plate.
No, definitely.
Strike
No,
2.
That was my message.
Gets in the swing at something outside.
Did I tell you that, or did I show you that?
0-2 the count. Next pitch.
He never
Ooh,
spotted
just misses the inside part of the strike board. 1-2.
They have 7 guys on the roster.
They do. And that ball coming at me. I didn't do anything to you. 2-2. And we have a short ball break. We'll be back in just a moment. Ready to go after the short ball break.
He said that to me.
Yeah, but you were trying to.
2-2 the count.
Just looking.
You know you're going to when I stop looking.
Mr. Hawk.
It's just outside. It's 3-2, right?
Anything around here? The Hawk noses or no?
Oh, and there's strike number 3 looking. The leadoff runner reaches for the Ducks again, and they can't do anything with it. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd. Ducks still lead 1-0. And if you want more Griffleball, follow our league website by searching League Lineup Griffleball on Google. Our website tracks current stats, records, history, and our blog occasionally. Ready to go here in the bottom of the ready to go here in the bottom of the 3rd. Nick Babowski to lead off for the Digger Dudes.
What the fuck happened to Betty last
First
time?
pitch.
Here, man.
A little bit high and outside for ball number 1 from Chris Deal.
Wow,
All right, Mike.
Mad Dog.
I'll talk to you.
Mad Dog?
You can't go.
Wilbur brought a bunch of balls.
1-0 the count.
Who did? Wilbur brought a bunch of balls.
Next pitch.
Oh,
Deep in the left of the tree, and it goes foul. And it looks like someone definitely cut down that tree. 1-1 the count. Yeah, they definitely took about half that tree down. There's strike 2, 1-2. Good fastball. Lower part of the strike zone. Tough pitch to hit.
Pizza for the road.
1-2 the count. Game changer out there and left now. Next pitch. Good eye from Babowski at the plate, as that was very close. 2-2 the count.
No, the one right inside. The one
Count 2-2. Next pitch. Hits it deep in the left. Doogie's all over it for the first out.
Oh,
We're now here in the bottom of the 3rd. Up next here is Brandon Burnell.
Pretty yellow 20 little.
I thought I got all. That is all you got.
1 out here.
That's literally all I got. If that doesn't go out there.
You did. That's just all you got.
First pitch from
Throw
Deal.
it to me.
Low,
You
ball
ain't
number
got
1.
that kind of arm.
1-0
That's
to count.
hard.
And that was in the camera. You saw that one.
You're
That
bad.
was Spencer.
Work on that arm, kid. Oh, yeah.
Good off-speed pitch. Doobie's all over it for the second out. So quick 1-2 inning in the bottom of the 3rd. Ducks still lead 1-0. And this Sunday Night Griffball broadcast is brought to you by Ballistic. Download their interactive sports app today at the iTunes or Google Play Store. Go Ballistic or go home. Ready to go here in the top of the 4th inning. Almost at 1st again. On the mound for the Digger Dudes, Brandon Burnell. First pitch just misses for ball 1. Burnell 0-1. 3 innings pitched on the year. The 10-year array. So second appearance here. 2-0 the count. He's got 3 walks and a strikeout on the mound. There's a strike. Top left corner. That'd be tough to hit. 2-1 the count. A little bit of a Nate ball. 3-1.
Your favorite?
That'll never get old.
No.
3-1 the count. Next pitch. Just a bit inside. 4-1. I think he's trying to pound the top left part of the zone.
What?
Oh. Doobie kept his hands back, but just missed it. 4-2 the count. Something I can't seem to do, ever.
What?
Keep my hands back. Exciting pitch. Throws it in there. Fouls it off. 4-2 once again. 4-2 the count. In the top of the 4th inning. Ducks up by 1. And another leadoff walk for the Ducks on the pond. Up next here is Chris Deal. Deal so far in today's game, 1 for 5. Next pitch. A little bit outside, 1-0 the count.
It was between coming this week or coming to the playoffs. So
A little bit outside again, 2-0.
me and Rad are both going to be out this week.
You gotta watch where you throw it to Chris Deal. He's got a lot of pop in his bat. You see with his 10 home runs, or 11 or 12, I think, on the year. And there goes the Periscope feed. Awesome.
No,
Man, take over.
no, he's not.
That's what he said.
Dude, I'm not having Geller be in charge. I'm not playing.
Go.
What do you mean you're not playing?
Because I'm not playing fucking Nelman and Yankee.
Who gives a fuck? Dude,
Deal hits it deep into right, and that ball is gone. And that is a 2-run shot for Chris Deal. Make it 3-0 Ducks on the pond here in the top of the 4th.
Okay, Betty's not
inning.
going to play either, then. Yeah, he doesn't play those guys. Hey, ask him and then ask someone else.
That's cool.
Right, sitting right here.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna need someone for softball.
Hits it to the left side. That could be a single. And ball on a play. Keeps 2 feet in.
Dabo.
The goal hands type of play.
7:38, 30, I think.
7:38.
no, it's the early one.
6:37.
Oh, is it?
Up next here, Zach Dubniak walked in his first at bat here in the inning and scored. Swings at the first pitch. Foul ball. 0-1 the count.
And
Oh, you only know if Jay Brown's playing on game day,
Next
right?
pitch. A little bit inside.
Really?
1-1. Oh, he's got to tie his shoes.
I'd rather play bowl.
Tie shoe break. Making sure he doesn't trip over himself. We're good to go. Next pitch. A little bit low. 2-1. Still ended up hitting the board.
Provides for his family.
Fouls it off. Count now even at 2.
Bromeyer.
Grabowski playing in left center, playing pull. Made a great play out there.
Just
Just a second to go.
Fucking DC money, man.
3-2 the count now.
He's been gone for a while, though.
Yeah, but he was fucking
3-2, 3-0 here in the top of the fourth after the Chris Deal home
I'm
run.
saying he should be back on Wednesday.
Ducks anything away from securing a spot in the playoffs. 4-2.
Almost had me, boy.
Ducks on the pond didn't make the playoffs last year in the expansion year. Looking to make their first appearance. Hits it right up the middle, hits the bucket. That's a single. So a guy on first base.
What?
Mark, you're up. Oh, fuck.
That's definitely. Oh, intentional walk for Chris Deal.
He's like, hey.
Let me see if Mark Blount takes the sign of disrespecting, takes him yard here.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
First pitch.
Oh.
Low for ball number 1.
Like 2 or 3 times this year.
1-0 the count. Guy on first and second.
We were up like 2 boxes.
Hits him. 1-1. 1-1 the count. A little bit outside. 2-1. Just missed the bottom part of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. I found out myself not too long ago. All right on the inside part of the strike board. 2-2 the count. Grinnell one strike from getting out
Harley,
of this
right?
as
Who do we play, Harley or no?
No, the Mexican.
just
Both of them?
just a high. 3-2.
We got rained
Just a bit
out
high.
against them twice.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 years in a row.
No, it's different.
Oh, never mind. Hits it deep into left field. And he can't make the play. That is gone for a 3-run home run.
Hey, if you wouldn't have kicked the fence down, it would have came back in.
So it is now 6-0. Ducks on the pine. And we're going to have a little bit of a fence break as Nick Grabowski took it down. Ready to go after the fence was torn down. First pitch to Doobie. Ball 1-0. So 6-0 here in the top of the fourth. Ducks inching closer and closer to securing a playoff spot.
No home runs with that.
Count now 1-1.
Hey, you played this weekend?
He's out top.
2-1 the count.
How'd they get a 1 seed?
Next pitch. A little bit high. 3-1. Ducks on the pond trying to ride the momentum right now. 2 home runs so far in the inning and 5 runs brought in. See if they can keep it going. At 4-1 the count. Very patient hitter at the plate. Not going to be swinging at anything low. Notice.
The fuck?
Don't know what that was.
Little dance in the box.
Hits it deep in the center and off of both hands. Was that a single? Was that a?
That's double. That's double.
And that will be a double. Try to make a play there. Couldn't get to it. Was that a single or a double?
Double.
I'm not asking that. You don't think that was an error?
Double and then behind the line.
That's what he said.
Double.
He said 2 was there.
I don't know the rules. I thought.
Oh,
Was that a hit or
just
E?
Double.
E.
Double to me is.
Oh no, I meant it was in the area. Oh yeah.
First pitch, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Guy on second here for Chris Deal.
Dude, everyone's just throwing their tits out on fucking
2-0.
Snapchat today. I'm loving it.
Who's the other one?
Really? Definitely don't make that plays.
Hits it right up the middle. Can Bo get there? He
Jesus.
does not. Another error. Back
Both
to
hands
back.
for both.
Go that.
So guys now on
Might as well
first
not even
and
be in the
third.
field.
First and third. A couple of errors right here, keeping the inning alive for the Ducks in the pond. And here's Mark Blount. Last at bat, 3-run home run. Got 2 on once again. Let's see if he could do it one more time. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 count. I don't have a homer. 2-0 count. Thanks.
Does Nate have homers?
3-0.
Like 3 last week.
Oh, okay.
Who, me? No. 3-0 the count.
Dudes from Highland
Real?
Ooh, gets him to pull the string on him. 3-1. Got him way out in front of that one. Could not keep his hands back. See if he tries to do it again. Hits it right up the middle can. Bo gets there and he makes a play. So the errors do not come back.
He was behind the line.
He made. If he
Was he?
You were behind the line.
If he makes.
The ball was in the air, so I'm catching.
Wait, right.
If you're in the air when you catch it,
My feet were
that's
in
fine.
there when I caught it.
If
My
his
feet were in the
feet
air,
are behind the line, but the ball's in
Yeah.
front of it. Still.
Well, that's the
If you jump from behind the line.
no. If his feet are behind the line, your feet have to be in front of
That's
the line.
good.
When he had the ball, his feet never hit till there was in front of the line.
Like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he's asking if he was in the air and
I was in the air.
As long as you're not making contact.
I swear to God, I was in the air.
As long as you're not making contact with anything behind the
All
line.
right, so committee rules. It is a ground out. I think that's what we're going out here. I'm not sure.
So if you're laying
I
down,
don't know. It's
and the only thing behind the fence.
all right. We're still clearing it up,
You're up, Bo.
but we'll be back in just a moment as we clear this up.
Let's see what
It looks like we were determined that it was the ground out. We're ready to go here in the bottom of the fourth. Chris Deal still on the mound here in the fourth inning, has not allowed a hit. There's a timeout here from Nick Babowski. A little pound for Brandon Burnell as they're down 6-0 here, fighting
Third base or first base.
four
first.
outs away from the Digger Dudes being eliminated.
Yeah, there you go. Open up.
First pitch,
High school.
low for ball number 1. 1-0 the count.
What, it stands?
1-0.
I want him to just slap one down.
Deal hasn't
There you
allowed a
go.
hit yet here in
Slap
the
it.
bottom of the fourth. 2-0.
Maybe I'll just turn my back and do this.
No, that's disrespectful.
Some WSCM stuff.
Slap it.
There's a strike. 2-1. Good fastball there. Got high heat
good
from
hack.
Chris Deal.
That's good.
This fastball changeup combo is pretty tough to deal with.
Deal?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize it. And there's a ground out right there on the next pitch. Did not realize I did that.
Touch it. Touch. You walk.
They find me?
There's a ground out there. Here's Brandon Burnell.
Said something funny.
See if they can get Chris Deal out of the game.
What do you say?
He said, Deal's
Next pitch.
fastball changeup. A lot of batters don't know how to deal with it.
And I did not realize it.
Bottom of the fifth.
Want to know the count?
What would be a triple fucking Gallagher jumps and drops.
Hits it deep in the left. Can Doobie get there? He will. He leaps and makes the play. Phenomenal play out there in left by Zach Dubniak. And we're going to go to the fifth inning. Ducks still lead 6-0. And this year's GBL Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be sponsored by and played on location at Bridges Scoreboard Restaurant Bar in Griffith, Indiana. Voted #1 sports bar by the Times. Ready to go here in the top of the fifth inning. Dudes need to make some quick work. First pitch, strike 1 as Doobie fouls it right back into the strike board. And the ball is still out in field. You can kind of see right there. Hold on the count. Hits it to left. Bosky makes a great play off of one bounce.
No one remembers.
So they can't cancel each other out.
That one was routine.
So one out here in the top of the fifth. Here is Chris Deal. Homered earlier in today's game.
right there.
2-run shot.
Tyler, are they eliminated if they lose?
Yes. First pitch 1-0. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. Hits it to the right side. Foul ball.
Pat tweeted the other day.
Never know. Could have stood a chance. 1-1.
Bobowski.
Yeah,
on the count.
who's Bobowski?
Next pitch. 2-1. Burnell trying to get out of this inning as quick as possible so they can get up the bat. 3-1.
Yapping, right?
Because the Dudes are down to their last couple outs here in the 2017 season. Hits it deep into right field, and that ball is... He caught it! He kept his feet in! Oh, wait, no, the commissioner. He definitely caught that. What a play out there by Nick Babowski to steal a home run away from Chris Deal as he knocks down the fence once again. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth as we're going to have to fix the fence. And if you're interested in finding out more about Griffleball, follow our Twitter at Griffleball and at TWGBL for all the latest updates and links to our other media. There's never enough Griffle in your Wiffle.
It's fucking dumb that we can't.
Ready to go here in the top of the fifth. Chris Deal still on the mound. No hitter intact. First pitch to Nick Babowski. Fouls it off. 0-1 the count. This would be the second no-hitter of the year, as Caleb Yonkman had one a couple of weeks ago against the Nighttime Ninjas.
Third.
Yonkman.
Get tucked through one, too. This would be the third no-hitter of the year. 1-1 the count. Puts it deep in the left, and there goes the no-hitter.
I heard someone say no hitter. I had to get it.
Yeah, that was a jinx. That is probably my bad. But a great effort from Chris Deal. And we'll take a short break as Zach Duviak will come out to pitch.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Ready to go here after the pitching change.
I gave up a single on the bottom.
Entering the game for the Ducks on the pond, Zach Duviak. Pitcher of the week last week, 2-2. Well, 20 innings pitched, 13 walks, 10 Ks, 3.25 ERA. First pitch, high and inside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count.
What's the ball here?
A little bit inside again. 2-0 the count. Ball just keeps coming back to him. Next pitch. Gets to the left side, and it's going to be back-to-back singles for the Digger Dudes. There is life here in the Digger Dudes season as there's men on first and second here. Nobody out, down 6-0. 6 to tie, 7 to win, and keep their playoff hopes alive here in Week 10.
Singles is good.
Doesn't like that ball, tosses it out.
Singles good.
Yeah, keep it going here.
Next pitch. Low for ball number 1. 1-0 the count.
One of those. No.
1-0.
You already got one.
You got one. Lean that shoulder in. There
Hits
it
him.
is.
2-0-1.
There it is.
I think he might have intentionally thrown at him there.
Lean it in.
Oh, hits the top part of the strike. He was trying to lean. 2-1-1.
I was like, I'm not swinging it. I'm about to laugh.
2-1-1 the count. Bowski's ready at the plate. Swinging his bat around.
Bowski.
3-1-1. Next pitch.
Can't be saying that way.
Almost hit him. 4-1-1. Oh, it did hit him. No, did it hit him? 4-1-1. Thought it did. Standing inside the box. Ready to go. Big hack.
I only swung because you said
Griff full count here. First one of the day. 4-2-1.
One or two outs.
Is it the first one of the day? Good pitch. Hits it in left. Can Doobie get there? What a play as he stays with it. It bounces off one hand and into another in foul territory for the first out. So one out here, and the Digger Dudes 1 out away from elimination here, down 6-0. And Brandon Burnell keep it alive with 2 men on base.
Oh, timeout.
Yeah, because
He's way in the grass over there.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's an out.
That's an out.
You're arguing that one though?
Wait, time out.
Change the rules.
First
for that
pitch.
play.
Ooh, tries to throw an off-speed pitch. 1-0.
Because basically,
Just misses.
by that,
Kind of dropped out of the zone there.
You can jump over the fence in the MLB.
Hits him. 2-0-1. You can jump in the stands and catch the ball and be an
Also-
out.
You can?
Yeah.
no, because Rizzo's last year, if he would have stepped
3-0-1.
If you go over the fence.
I noticed you can't do it in home run territory, but you can do it like in foul territory. Like you can stand
Like our rule.
Hot shot to Mark Blond. That should do it. And the Ducks on the pond win 6-0 here for game number 2. And a little bit of a delay of the game. The commissioner hitting balls onto the field. Music still playing. This game at this point does not matter for the Digger Dudes.
I was sitting around for 15 minutes and I hit a ball once. Who's going to play here?
But if they do split, the Ducks will not have to play next week. First pitch, pops it up.
run.
Good effort, Bo.
Great effort there from Nick Babowski out on the mound. Took the L in the first game as they lost 6-0, and the Ducks on the pond secured their spot in the playoffs. Hits it to the left, and there is a single off the tree.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, great. Take some. All right, I'll take a single, I guess.
So a leadoff single for Zach Duviak. Up next here is Chris Deal.
Dude, every single time I think this is yep.
So guy on first base, first pitch. Big swing, foul ball. 0-1 the count. He's throwing like that, we might be here for a while. Oh, stays with it. Hey, right back at Nick Babowski for the first out. Oh, next here's Mark Blount. Let's see, we just kind of a little bit of an ephus, and it hits the top left part of the corner. 0-1 the count.
David, where was it?
And then he throws a fastball. 1-1.
He gave up one hit and lobbed it.
1-1 the count. Hits the top part of the zone again. 1-2 on the strike board.
Yeah.
Guy on first base, one out here in the top of the first. A bit of a fastball, a little bit different arm motion. 2-2. 2-2 the count. Next pitch. A little bit outside. 3-2. Hits it deep in the center field. Can Burnell stay with it? He will. And he keeps both feet in as well for the second out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first. No score. And this Sunday Night Griffball broadcast is brought to you by Ballistic. Download their interactive sports app today at the iTunes or Google Play Store. Go Ballistic or go home. Ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Digger Dudes. Here's Nick Grabowski.
Played it last game like
on the
3
mound.
times.
Here's Zach Dubniak. First pitch. Got him way out in front of that one. 0-1 the count.
Way to be a smart leadoff there.
0-1 the count. Some banter between teammates. Next pitch. Fouls it off. Count now 0-2.
You gotta wait longer.
Definitely the most words said by any person while they're batting.
Rivas.
Hits it deep in the left. Not deep enough as Mark Blount gets there for the first out. Up next here is Brandon Burnell.
Rivas.
True.
That's what the Diggers do.
It's the dude way.
I tried to just hit that opposite field and I still.
So one out here on the bottom of the first. Next pitch from Doobie.
Try things for next
Ooh,
year.
hits the outside part. Paint crew. 0-1.
Same approach, Chris. So be lucky.
Low. 1-1.
Allen Iverson no-showed a Big 3 game. Investigation.
Big news.
That's exactly what I expect.
Investigation what?
They're investigating
2-1 the count.
situation.
And just practice, huh?
I don't know. He unexpectedly didn't show up to a game.
Is he alive or? That's what they.
I don't know. That's I literally just read that word.
2-1 the count.
So he robbed somebody.
Fastball hit right at Blount, but he's in a perfect spot for the second out of the inning. We're going to go to the second scoreless. Ready to go here in the top of the second. Here's Doobie leading off for the Ducks on the pond. Grabowski fielding on the mound. First pitch swinging. Easy ground ball for Bo as he gets the first out. So one pitch, one out. Up next, here's Chris Steele. See if he has the same approach with him. Nope, has to throw sidearm. 1-0 the count. Sidearm again, 2-0. A lot of different arm motions. Next pitch. Outside 3-0.
Mad Dog was a great choice yesterday, huh?
Yeah, that worked out well.
Hits him 4-0-1. Pretty sure Deal's going to be taken here all the way. Oh no. Hits it deep. It was deep. For a single.
It would have kept bouncing if it was a
So one out, one on here after Deal singles. Mark Blount. Ready to go. First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. High, 2-0. 3-0. Nick Grabowski lively on the mound here in game 2. And kind of gets in on the fist with a broken ball, but Burnell stays with it for the second out. So another scoreless inning for Nick Grabowski. We're going to the bottom of the second. Still no score. Almost ready to go here in the bottom of the second.
Before the today and without week 8, 19 innings pitched, 2-0.
Looks like he's ready to go.
3 saves, 1.5 rating. Sammy. 25 Ks.
And we're ready to go here in the bottom of the second.
The same amount.
Leading off, here's Nick Grabowski. Takes first pitch, ball 1, as that one did not reach the strike board there. 1-0 the count.
Just letting all the ladies know.
A little bit late on the walk-up. 2-0. 2-0 the count. Next pitch. Strike. 2-1 the count.
Mike's a 3-game game.
Good fastball there from Doobie.
Which shouldn't happen.
Comes the next pitch. Swinging all the way, now 2-2.
As much as you can pull a ball.
I had 3 wins in the first 2 weeks.
2-2 the count.
Really? Oh, way to fight that one off.
Stays with it, fighting it off. Count still remains at 2-2.
Bottom two.
Bottom 2, 2-2. Zeros.
Yeah.
Kind of sounded like yep. Hits him. 3-2-1.
I heard that.
3-2-1 the count. But out in front of it again. 3-2-1. Huh?
Seriously.
So I know. Make sure Dewey gets ice time if you haven't noticed.
3-2-1 the count. Next pitch from dude. We just misses 4-2-1. Griffball. So Nick Lebowski. You really like this ladder here, don't you? You just have not seen anything like it. I didn't.
Not right above.
Hits him. And that is a leadoff walk for Nick Lebowski here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, someone just left at the party last night, so I just.
Wait, this party was at your house?
Yeah.
No invite?
Oh, Tyler, you had a party last night?
Just kidding, I didn't move it all.
Up next here is Brandon Purnell. Guy on first base, nobody out here in the bottom of the second.
Can't even think of the GBL family.
And strike number 1.
We do have anything for him.
0-1 the count. What's up?
Nothing to do.
Tell me about it.
0-1. Next pitch.
Good
Low.
eye, good eye.
1-1.
Make it work.
We're just
Get the
work-
digger
we're
dude
just
split
work
here.
friends to him. All right.
Ooh, good fastball there from
We're
Zach
just work
Dumiat.
friends to T-Walk.
1-2 the
He
count.
invited us to his party the other day. He just told everyone about
Yeah,
it.
getting a lot of shade here.
Good eye.
2-2 the
good
count.
eye. Wow.
Was it a dude fest?
Dude's bragging about all the fucking beer and the something. Potato salad?
Taco salad. Definitely taco salad.
Well, good
Puts it up in the center. That is a double there. Guys on second and third now for the Digger
Brought
dudes.
that to the party. What kind of party was this?
He provided it.
That was my buddy's birthday party.
It's a big party, I think.
There were like 7 people there.
Oh, shit. Plus it's
It was just my buddy's friends.
Could have been 8.
Go out.
could have been 12.
Swing away then.
Second and third.
I can't hit it that way.
Only 3 minutes ago you were swinging.
7 dudes and you run the Bitcoin table?
Pops it up. Can anyone get there? No.
Box
Foul.
out though.
Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Commissioner looking very lively tonight here at the Griffith Grounds. And pops it up. Oh, calls it for out number 1.
Calling out his fielders. Sam Brown has no hands, I guess.
No respect.
He farted.
And to your right.
Don't aim it at me.
I'm not aiming, I'm chilling,
I'm
bro.
aiming towards Tyler.
Oh, good eye.
Ball 1 high for ball number 1.
Right. Come on.
1-0 the count.
It's 8.
Down now 1-0.
Frank,
Next
you might-
pitch. High,
Come
2-0.
today.
2 high pitches in a row. See if he changes the eye level.
Toss him, take it,
Gets
3
mine.
2-0 the
strikes.
count.
He's got those 3 strikes.
Tinku.
RBI opportunity.
3-0 just inside. The lights are on at the Griffith Grounds. This is the first time
Yeah,
we've seen this in a long time.
What's that?
The lights back on the Griffith Grounds. Haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, Taka doesn't ever get to play here, you know?
Green light.
4-1
Only
count.
night game of ours that we got to play here was
Four,
against
four,
Gas House. Who would've
4-0
guessed?
count.
Yeah. With defense.
Next pitch.
You guys played the Rangers.
Fouls it off. 4-1.
And
Not
then-
that green.
And then the last 2 weeks that we had night games. Both Yankee Cage.
Teal light. Teal light.
4-1. Guys on second and third. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. It's it into center field, but Plown is all over it for the second out. And we're going to go to the third inning. We are still scoreless. And this year's GBL Home Run Derby and All-Star Game will be sponsored by and played on location at Bridges Scoreboard Restaurant Bar in Griffith, Indiana. And it will be next Sunday. Ready to go here in the top of the third. Still scoreless between the Ducks on the Ponds and the Digger Dudes.
You don't have it anymore.
First pitch. A little bit outside. Looks like he does it. 1-0. 1-0 the count. Comes the next one. 2-0. I think the booth is getting into Nick Babowski's stepping off the mound. Let's see if he gets right back into it. Nope, 3-0. 3-0 the count.
You guys are ass.
Next pitch. Low, 4-0. And I don't think Dewey. Oh, he's got a bunt. Not moving.
You're so gay.
And there's a leadoff walk there from Zach Dumiak. Here's Chris Deal. Guy on first base. Nobody out here in the top of the third.
I have like 3 today.
First pitch. Ooh, good fastball there from Babowski. Strike 1. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, it does matter, dummy.
A little bit outside. 1-1. That hit everything back
How many
here.
of those you got, Buzz? Goddamn.
1, 2, 3.
No, you have like 8 more.
Inside, 2-1-1.
Red one, right?
That's my red one in Morenci.
2-1-1. Oh, gets him to chase, 2-2-1.
Bag there that had my portable charger.
Deal wanted that low pitch.
Buzz, is that black thing the same brand as those other ones?
No, it's Yeti.
It's a Yeti.
Next pitch. Hits it on the ground, right out to Burnell, in right center for the first out. And up next for the Ducks on the Pond, here's Mark Blount. Sponsoring the Bridges Scoreboard shirt on, ready for the All-Star game next week. First pitch. Pops it up, and it will be out number 2 for Nick Lebowski as he kind of skips to that out.
Old Soriano.
That's why I lobbed one.
And we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd. Still scoreless, and this Sunday Night Griffball broadcast is brought to you by Ballistic. Download their Interactive Sports app today at the iTunes or Google Play Store. Go Ballistic or go home.
Gas all day.
Ready to go here at the bottom of the 3rd. The Ducks on the Pond and the Digger Dudes still scoreless here.
Brother.
Leading off for the Digger Dudes. Here is Nick Lebowski. Ready to bunt. Strike 1. Hey, what happens if the batter does bunt? It's an automatic out. Probably. I think so. Why? I mean, because the person's going to ground out, essentially. 0-2 the count.
Try to get the run over, though.
Huh?
Try to get the run over.
Fucking swing the bat.
0-2 the count. Next pitch. A little bit low. 1-2. 1-2 the count.
Can you button slow pitch?
No.
Really?
Count 1-2.
That's good.
Lead off batter here in the bottom of the 3rd.
That's like the biggest advantage ever.
And good fastball for strike number 3.
I forgot I swung it. I didn't swing it first.
Up next here for the Digger Dudes, here's Brandon Burnell. Right now,
He
1
does
for
live
3 in
balls?
today's game with a double.
Is it like bad ball and stuff?
Only hit for the Digger
Yeah.
Dudes.
Hey, if you didn't have my
Oh.
I threw about 80
I mean, the bases are so short if you drag bunt and you don't get on.
I do it burn wrong.
Do we ready for the first pitch?
What if you're in a slump?
Maybe I'll vote.
You just wanna
Can you
get
vote for yourself?
Yeah, you can.
Good inside fastball for strike number 1. 0-1 the count.
When Gallagher bats left, he just bunted every time. He would never get out.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do votes for all?
0-1 the count.
Season's over.
I'm
Low.
trying to live one out, so-
1-1.
Votes will come in.
Some sort
If I- if I'm
of made up
sucking.
stuff up there. 1-1 the count.
So next week, can you put the stats in the group text so I can figure out what Nick did the best?
Fouls it off. Right back at us. 1-2.
Jeremy?
I'll have updates on that, then you can check it out.
Because if it's just going based on like swag and personality, Bogus is making it. If it goes off stats, it's gonna be tough.
Next pitch. Jams him. And Doobie stays with a tough hop. For the second out. And we're through 3 innings here, still scoreless. If you're interested in finding out more about Griffleball, follow our Twitter at Griffleball and at TWOGBL for all the latest updates and links to our other media. There's never enough Griffle in your Wiffle.
That was against 2.
Ready to go here in the top of the 4th.
You and Jonathan?
A little bit of a technical difficulty there. First pitch swinging, strike number 1.
Really?
Yeah, I saw.
0-1 the count.
He's gonna Cubs get a backup catcher.
1-1. Good fastball, but low. Hits it deep in the left, and that's going to count as a single.
I think
So a
so,
hot
but
shot out in the left
somebody
field for Zach Duvniak. Up next here is Chris Deal.
Yeah, it's
Guy on first base. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Ducks sweep here. They still have a chance at the 3 seed.
yeah, just like an organization like that.
First pitch.
They'll be up.
Low for ball number 1.
Absolutely need him, but he's not really good at
So what?
That was a good fastball there from Burnell. 1-1 the
Is
count.
there really anyone else like on the market?
Count out 1-1.
I'm sure, like,
Next pitch.
like
We'll get some chasing
the Mets
outside.
team
1-2 the count.
Renee Rivera,
Oh, yeah, he was in
I
talks.
was. Pitching was.
Count 1-2.
team
Comes the
that's
next
on the
pitch.
playoffs. I'm sure if somebody
Tries to whips it in there. 2-2.
for-
Maybe try to get him a chase. A little bit high. Changing eye level.
Oh, that's just maybe
3-2.
go for AJ Ramos.
Yeah, but he's under control for next year too, right?
3-2
know.
the count.
But I still don't get it. Like,
Next pitch.
Just probably planning on being
Outside.
decent next
Count
year,
full.
adding a bullpen on.
Sitting at 4-2. Guy on first base.
That's
Nobody out
okay.
here in the
He's
top
not
of the
bad.
4th. Still scoreless between the Ducks and the Dudes.
The others pitching stats are fine.
Yeah.
I
Fouls
dropped
it
him. I
off.
dropped
It's
him.
still in the
It
problem.
doesn't have a strikeout pitch.
We're going to do it again. 4-2. Oh, that ball's coming back in play. That was a couple years ago.
I wasn't even in the league then.
Yeah, you were.
And walk right
Was it?
there as Deal
Was
fights
it
with the
last year?
count and draws a walk. So guy on first and second here from Mark Blount. So Ducks on the pond. The Ducks on the pond. Nobody. right.
You and Tuck will be alright.
Hands up.
First pitch. Hits him. 1-0-1 the count.
I hit the home run I get up against Sammy. I think was the only one I get up all year.
Probably in a blowout. You seem to be somewhat hittable in a blowout.
2-1.
Maybe it was a throw home run I get to Sammy.
Same innings. You guys pitched the same run innings up until this
Same
one.
Really?
Yeah.
2-0 the count. First and second. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Ooh, good pitch.
Yeah. Big,
Might have let one get away from him. 2-1-1. That could have been the pitch. See if he gets another one. Oh,
This is probably
good
like the
strike
most
there.
walks types
Good
I've ever
fastball there.
faced.
Good movement. 2-2-1.
How many? I've walked
2-2-1 the
He's got a
count.
lot more strikeouts though, right?
Oh, I'm tired.
Next pitch.
You guys
Fouls
got
it off,
7
stays alive.
strikeouts
Me too,
before
man.
today.
I'm not tired of saying
Whatever
that.
happened weekend. Tuck
Me
wasn't
too.
there,
You go
so-
relax.
Next pitch.
Oh,
Changes the speed up on him
I don't know if you had
for strike 3.
strikeouts between this week
So
and-
Burnell has a chance to get out of his jam here. Guys on first and second.
Struck me out
Here's
once
Doobie.
today.
Singled earlier in the inning.
Struck out you once.
So far 2 for 3 in today's game with 2 singles.
Yeah.
Double here brings in a run.
Dude, I have to check out
Strike 1.
somebody to catch him. Or pass him.
I had 5 kids
Oh.
getting
Okay, it's a ball. What was I going to say?
I had one fucking strikeout.
Puts it to the right side. That's strike 1. 1-1 the count.
Swing the bat, dude.
Yeah, I ended up with
Count now 1-1.
30.
First and second. Nobody out.
31 Ks.
My last 6 innings.
Ducks looking to break through here in the top of the fourth.
I think I had 40 strikeouts last
Who just misses the outside part of the strike board. Good location. It's tough to, not tough to swing at. 2-1. 3-1. A little bit low. 3-1. Next pitch from Burnell. A little bit high. 4-1. Burnell falling behind the at bat here. Dewey sitting in a good spot.
What inning is it?
And there's the bases loaded walk. The base is now loaded here for Chris Deal here in the top of the fourth. Or the fifth. First? I don't remember what I said. Bases loaded here for Chris Deal.
They have to wait.
Ducks have a chance.
So there you see this guy.
1-0 the count.
What?
Mark's got a pitch and he hasn't thrown one ball yet.
Count 1-0.
Oh, they
Next
do
pitch.
that too.
And they go.
2-0.
What inning
What?
is it?
Top 4.
What'd you say, Brett?
Fence.
Top 4.
If it wasn't for the fence or anything.
2-0 the count. Next
Oh,
pitch.
Just like the one time.
Who would've
Gets
thought
out in front of it,
fence
2-1.
is Like the preventer from everybody besides those 2 little pigs.
Well, that was
They were playing with the fence?
3-1. Yeah, the week we played Gas House, there was,
Yeah, that was-
kids just playing.
yeah, the defense wasn't there for that.
3-1 the count. Next pitch.
My windows are on too.
Zip tie, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that zip tie or is that board?
Oh, I don't know.
It blocked because of the net.
I heard something.
I heard something too. I don't know. It didn't sound like wood to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, it
You got
sounded like
the
a
zip
zip
right
tie.
there. Doobie, wood?
3 and 2.
That was.
We'll go with.
Alex?
We'll just call it. Let's get to it.
Strike.
3 and 2 the count. Next pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive.
Well, we have
Bases
0
loaded.
viewers, so
Oh
they
man,
can't help
did
us.
anyone retweet the link?
I did.
Oh, my bad.
Got any other questions for me?
Outside 4 and 2.
I saw you go right
That was the first comeback from Ray like all year.
Those guys said, fuck this, we're leaving.
I like to save them.
And bases loaded, walk, and that is the first run of the game for the
Defense
Ducks on
got
the
him.
pond. So it is now 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Base is still loaded here for Mark Blount. Oh, we got our viewer now. Yeah.
Should ask him now.
First pitch. Fouls it off, 0-1. I still don't know who those are.
Mad Maniac.
That and Bobo fan, right?
Yeah, no, it's a Bogus thing.
I think Bogus fans that little girl used to go.
1-1.
Control yourself, Sling.
Sling. What does that mean?
Fouls it off, 1-2. Did you say sling, slim? What did you say?
Call me Slick, because that's what they call
Oh.
me at fucking Aldi.
Really?
1 and 2 the
That's
count.
wild, like that.
My old boss calls me Slick.
Next pitch.
Or because used to call me that.
It's a deep in the left, and that is a single.
Charles calls me because he was in the
Old school home run.
Grass.
Old
Not
school
double?
run. Yeah, it just hit the grass.
It's not double. It hits the grass.
That's a single.
That just
Nothing.
Just a short porch single, but it's a run. It's 2-0 here. Ducks on the pond.
You trying to make a case there, Zach?
I don't know.
Base is still loaded. 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. Ducks have a chance to blow it wide open.
Isn't the fence just there for show? Technically, it hit the grass. Homer.
No.
If there was no fence there, it would have been.
yeah.
Right, but there is a fence.
See, this is what happens when you play with the fence.
That blue goo. Chinku.
No idea.
It looks like it's going to be one pitch, one out there to end the inning. But the damage is done. A walk and a single from Deal and Blount make it 2-0 Ducks on the pod heading into the bottom of the fourth. We'll be back in just a moment. Ready to go here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Mark Blount on the mound.
Let's go, Bo!
Leading off for the Digger Dudes here is Nick Babowski. First pitch from
Swing
Blount.
and a miss. Oh,
Ooh, 1-2, but it was low.
Last year, I feel
1-0.
like
Hit his foot, 1-0-1.
or something like that.
They didn't play him every day either.
Yeah.
Pitch.
Yeah,
Move it outside,
basically,
2-1.
Horrible matchup against lefties.
2-1 the count.
We got a horrible defense.
Next pitch.
Yeah.
Hit his foot.
Still get on base for it.
3-0-1.
I know.
Next pitch. Move it outside, 4-0-1.
Yellow? Yellow light at least?
Still better this game than
green light.
And there is a leadoff walk for Nick Babowski here in the bottom of the fourth. Guy on first base, nobody out here. Ducks up 2.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
A tying run at the plate.
Freaking gas house playing into this.
They have to fucking
Actually, I don't know who I like less.
in a row.
Talking about.
Grounder to the left, and that's a single, so one pitch, make it a single for Burnell.
You're using my.
So first and second here, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth.
No, it don't matter.
Take a chance. Cool, man. Take a chance.
High for ball number 1. 1-0.
I used to take
First and second here.
Molly's Bucko sock today. It was like years fun.
Gets out in front of it, can't do it to get there. He will for the first out. Put that on the ground to the left side. Zach Dubniak all over it out in left center. Got it. So here's the tying run at first base. Bugs now out in full force. Buzz? Strike one. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Next pitch. Low. 1-1.
Ooh, match season total.
Not gonna fool him again. 1-1 the count. Right at Doobie. Can he stay with it? Yes, he will. For the second out. So after the Digger Dudes get the first 2 guys on, 2 straight ground outs, and we're gonna go to the top of the 5th. Ducks still up 2. Ready to go here in the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Ducks, Chris Deal. The Ducks on the pond.
Was it though?
Sweep here. Have a chance at the number 3 seed in a week 10.5 matchup, and we would have a
so long.
pretty much like a 3/4 of a slate. We have 4 games next week, possibly 2 between the Gas House and the Bird Gang. Decide the number 1 seed.
We got a game
And
going
then
on.
decide the 3 and 4 seed between the Ducks on the pond and the Nighttime Ninjas. I don't know what's going on in the field.
He was talking to me.
But what?
High. That is 2-0.
Cut someone.
3-0. Thank you.
Why is this in
I
the
missed
middle
one.
of an
3-0 in the count.
When they're out of the playoffs.
Next pitch. High. 4-0.
What?
Deal probably going to get the red light here unless he sees something he likes. 4-0 count. Still ready at the plate. Oh, just inside. A leadoff walk there for Chris Deal. The guy on first base here
I told him that.
in the top of the 5th. Leadoff
I
walk.
told him to go back.
Makes no sense.
Leadoff runner getting on base again. That is the 4th time so far out of 5 innings
He was hitting
with the Ducks on the
bomb
pond.
flyouts.
Here's Mark Blount.
Yeah, but if it gets it so high, it
First
doesn't
pitch.
matter what you play.
Low for ball number 1.
It's like, how's Lewis?
1-0 the count.
Solid.
Red said it was that.
I had to go.
1-0. Next pitch.
I thought it was
Just outside 2-0. Just missed.
I saw your eyes
You were
closed.
dancing with girls last year? Oh, I was trash.
I only danced
I was
with
just
2-0 the
music,
count.
dude.
Next pitch.
Saw your eyes closed.
A little bit high, 3-0.
That'd be a good time.
I was lit.
Burnell having trouble finding it on the mound right now. 3-0.
I definitely. I had a water late at night.
1-2. 4-0 the count.
You know, bud.
Drinking beers or what?
Count 4-0.
$20, so you basically bought all my drinks. Yeah. Beat him in
Next
31,
pitch.
like three times
Kind
in
of
a
throws
row.
it in there for ball number 5. So back-to-back walks here for the Ducks on the pond. And here's Zach
I was about to
Dubiak.
say I should pay you back, Zach.
I was bothering him.
Guys on first and
That's
second.
why I always had
Nobody
Yara
out here in the
to
top of the 5th inning here for the Ducks.
Yeah.
get owed by him.
Yeah. That's clutch.
First
Hey,
pitch.
decent too.
Low for ball number 1.
I'm not walking here, I promise.
1-0 the count.
Unless he's hitting his head on the ceiling.
What if he doesn't?
Well, if
1-0.
he's on a team that never drinks the beer.
Next pitch. 2-0.
Come on, bro. Just drink. Come on, bro. Just drink. Hey, remember him hitting his head on the ceiling? When he hit his head on the ceiling.
2-0 the count.
You remember that?
No.
Next
He was
pitch.
like, were you there?
He's like concussed.
Oh, swinging at one low. Get him the chase. 2-1.
In the winter last
Yeah, when he was right, he had his car hard on. And he hit his head. He hit his head on that
2-1
lower
count.
part where he
Next
where
pitch.
he-
A little bit high.
Was it one of those weeks where he had comp tournament every Friday for like 2 months in a row?
There was only like 4 people there.
3-1 the count.
Yeah, he hit his
You guys
head.
had cops
We
over
went
for a
out.
week?
Yeah.
Oh. What's it at left side? Can't Bo get there. Tries to one-hand it.
Christmas night comp.
And he will not. Couldn't stay with it. Hot shot single there for Doovie.
Games like
Is that a single buzz?
10,
I don't know, dude's real,
$40 games.
real aggressive.
Thinking that was out of his range.
Who, Bo or
No,
T-Ball?
he is.
You give me a single?
Yeah.
Real aggressive at calling here.
Bases juice?
Bases loaded here.
Walk-off.
That wasn't an error?
First pitch. Ball 1.
Christmas night comp, we wanted a walk-off, right?
I don't understand that at all.
Single and Bogus is batting.
No, it would have been an error if I was betting.
100%.
Bo's right. 0-1 the count.
Let me have it. 1-1.
Oh, 1-1.
Hey, Christmas night comp, we went on a walk-off, right?
1-1 the count. Next pitch. Ooh, hits the outer part of the zone. 1-2 the count.
Tradition?
Doobie,
Christmas night
you
comp.
in for Christmas night comp again this year?
Did we do that last year?
2-2.
Me, you, Vogus, and Bo for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I should be.
We got to rat at
2 and 2.
like 9 p.m.
Went outside 3-2. Bases loaded. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th.
Make it a new tradition.
Yeah.
Christmas night.
I'm in.
Next pitch. Hits it deep in the left. Not the right shape.
Hey, is good Gusto play?
Strike 2. We'll do it one more time.
Why does he have so much movement?
Is Gusto going to Tuck's wedding?
No. The
Next
one out
pitch.
here? Oh, no, I thought you meant the one in...
Hits him.
No, the one
That's
out here,
Griff full.
I hope not.
Are you going?
Griff full count here. Bases
Tuck's
loaded.
out here? Yeah,
You said you weren't.
I think I have to.
And there is a walk right
Pat
there.
has
That'll
to too,
bring in a
doesn't he?
run. Make it 3-0 here. Ducks on the pond in the top of the 5th.
Dude, go to this one. Come on. Are you going to this one?
There's Mark Blount. We're out of balls. We'll take a short ball break, and we'll be right back. Ready to go here in the top of the 5th after the short ball break. Bases loaded here for Mark Blount. 1 run already across for the Ducks on the pond. It is 3-0.
And Gusto, too.
Have you ever talked to him ever or no?
I don't think so.
Next pitch.
2-0.
2-0. Hits the pole. 2-0 the
You
count.
guys made it suck even worse.
2-0 the count.
We don't try to.
Next
man. We
pitch.
just try to bring life into
Hits it on the ground.
Who's
Can
it? Oh.
Babowski stay with it? Oh, tough hop
On the line?
for out number 1.
I know it's Chris back there. I thought it was some
At first I did too.
It's like, who's
Oh,
this
next
guy?
here's Zach Doom. Yeah, base is still loaded here. 1 out.
Where's this random fan?
Yeah. A lot of random fans here. Had 3 people kind of just walk by us. All of a
Yeah,
sudden.
that was very odd. I
Yeah,
thought
it was like, hey, you still playing? Yeah, we don't know you. First pitch, Nate Ball, 1-0.
No, they
I
said.
think they live right here.
Yeah, they do. They do. They live in it.
That's why they asked, no announcing tonight.
2-0.
No one else.
And they asked
I
for
didn't understand what they meant.
2-0 the count. Next pitch. Is it in there? In the center. That looks like a double. So a 2-run double there for Zach Duniak. And it's now 5-0 here. Ducks on the pond in the top of the 5th.
What, Homer?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's hard to get. Here, man.
Well, guys on second
If
and
there was no
third
offense,
here
you
for
probably
Chris
would.
Deal.
I strike at like 4 or 5. I'd rather you hit one in the playoffs than Yeah, I'm saving it for a big moment.
Next pitch.
Next week in your 3rd game.
And a little bit of off the end of the bat for the second out. But the Ducks on the pond put 3 across here
Who's going to play?
in the top of the 5th, and it is 5-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Last chance for the Digger Dudes. Ready to go here in the bottom of the 5th. Last chance for the Digger Dudes. Ducks win this game. They have a chance at the 3 seed next week against the Ninjas. So if they win here and then win both games next week against the Ninjas, they would be the 3 seed.
Christmas night comp again this year?
Looks like we were ready to go.
Christmas Eve, kind of?
Leading off for the Digger Dudes, here's Nick Babowski. First pitch swinging.
Wait, Chris is on a Monday?
0-1 the count. Got him out in front of
My
it.
birthday's on a Wednesday.
0-1.
I'll make for Christmas Eve.
Next pitch. Looks like Blount would still get the save as well. I know, I'm starting to feel the bugs.
Perfect timing, so we get out of here.
A little bit outside, 2-1. So Blount makes quick work.
Damn it, Tyler.
It's out, but Juvie right there in front of the line. Hey, he stays with it.
Oh, bullshit!
Behind the line.
Fucking cheater.
Hey, did he have it
No, he bobbled it and went backwards, and then
behind the line?
I don't know. I
I
can't
thought he was good.
Trying to help you out, Tyler.
So, Brandon Burnell hitting lefty here. Possibly last at bat.
Wow, going lefty here, pretty
0-1 the count. Lefty on lefty.
I'm out of here.
One out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Brand, get fucking out of here, dude.
Next pitch. Strike 2.
Hold on.
Ducks one pitch away.
These games over.
1 strike away.
What do I carry?
Here's the next pitch. Strike 3, and the Ducks have swept the Digger Dudes by a final of 5-0. In the first game, it was 6-0, and they will have a date with the Nighttime Ninjas next week to determine the number 3 seed. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week with a couple of makeup games for week 10.5.
10.5.
Week 10.5 and the GBL All-Star Game and Home Run Derby. Whiffle out.